Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome back. Welcome in if you are returning back again. Welcome if you're brand new. I don't know how you found this platform. It's a very intense platform. I look at a lot of crime, and I just like to say so at the top because I will interject my own story. I'm part of a soul group collective that are going through similar things, so I'll also be a voice for people as well. Anyway, I feel energy, and just like that, it could be very, very sharp. We're not religious here, but we are for being upright and righteous, and there's a great big difference in that. I do care about what the Creator, the Most High God Source, has to say, and I won't speak outside of what he has to say for upright purposes and truth. I'll take anything that can be proven and truthful, and I do speak by the word of the Most High God. It's found in the tarot, and I've proven it right out of the scripture itself. And so I love the word of Elohim, and I'm thankful for the angels that are here with us and stuff like that. So anyway, did I say happy birthday, happy anniversary? I don't know. Anyway, if I did, double the blessing. We're going to jump in here and see what's going on. Thank you, Most High God, for this day. April the 6th. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri, by the way. Central Standard Time. It is exactly 12 p.m., 12 in the afternoon as I looked at the clock. I have freedom of speech and rights just like the next person, and nobody has a right to withhold anything on my platform. It belongs to Shannon Hensley and nobody else. And I just like to say so if you are new, because I have reported documentation and stuff of people that have messed with my devices and stuff like that. And anyway, they think they're just so slick and sly. And I have to say today, bye-bye. And you were caught there today again, and you have been removed, and you will continue to be removed. You have no right, sorry, not sorry. You have no right to get up on another person's platform. And then again, they were caught today, and they will continue to be removed. This is not anybody else's platform but Shannon Hensley's. And anyway, I just like to say it. All right, let's get started here. Most High God, I just thank you for the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. What are you going to bring out here? What's going on for collective energy? I have a discussion that I'm going to get back on the platform and talk about some stuff, and this will only be for people who give a rip about God, source, people who have made commitments to be upright and have went astray, and we're going to talk about some stuff. It ain't for anybody outside of God at all, and unless you're ready to come back to him or whatever. So what's come out here is a strifeful thing. 5 of Wands is out here, okay, and the Page of Wands. We already know that the Fool returned. God was saying so yesterday, and Yehovah Elohim, he don't lie. He's just right on time on this platform. And a fool will return. They have anger rests in their bosom, like God Almighty says, and somebody is here that's got anger here. And there's a new beginning for some of you all. Somebody may be mad because there was a victory yesterday, and at the same time, somebody was trying to get a victory underhandedly, and they're crazy. You don't ever get a victory being crazy. So there is a good solid message that's coming with the Page of Wands for a new beginning, and it looks like there's strife around this new beginning, but too bad, so sad, right? That there's knowledge of something out here. When the Fool comes out, the 11th house, their motto is, I know. And so somebody does know something. Show me the communication, please. So the Empress is out here, okay? So somebody sets up in some type of a place, or your mother, or whatever that was yesterday, somebody took a life insurance policy out on a parent, okay? Yesterday, parental things were really coming out, and it was around somebody who took a life insurance policy out to kill somebody because somebody just thinks that they can play the role of God and take somebody's breath away, and the person's crazy. And why? Because there's something competitive out here. I don't know. Somebody. So the message is either to your mother or to somebody that sits in a position with the Empress here. It is the next in rank somewhere that also could be out here as well. There's a word out here that goes to somebody's foot's marked for something. Somebody jealous of you, or you're jealous of somebody, or whatever that is. Envy's a nasty energy to get in. And again, a fool don't give a rip about nothing out here. So somebody's got some type of a message around the Empress types of energy that is out here. Something's broken. 5 of Cups. Something's completely severed out here, or is fixing to be severed, and somebody's going to get a victory, and yet somebody's mad. Look at this. This is like 2 people turned in 2 different directions, never going to be the same, can't come back together, something like that. Something's cleft here in a really big way. Show me the knowledge out here. So somebody is speaking of something out here around the Empress energy, and there's definitely bitterness. The 5 of Cups can be bitterness. If somebody did try to come take 2 cups, something's been severed here, or is being severed here. It might be for your highest good for some people to sever something like that with somebody, especially if we're dealing with dangerous people. Show me the Fool, please. The T and the G and the L could be out here. Somebody's carried something off, and somebody knows what somebody carried off. Somebody returned to do something, they carried something, or they carried something that had some type of a signature on a matter connected to something as well. Something like that's out here around a matter that's going on as well. Show me the Fool, please. Show me the Fool. So there, the 7 of Wands, these are coming out crossing. 7 of Wands, you gotta like reptilia's nonsense. This is standing your ground. This is still getting a victory, and this is like blocking. There's defensiveness out here. 3 of Swords. There could be 3 locations of people connected to things that are going on that are losing their freaking mind in something that's happened out here that's been foolish. Because this message is one to jump over here on this Empress energy where that page is. Now the Page of Wands, obviously in the reverse of that energy, is mischievous nonsense. So somebody's done something foolish out here. It's got something severed, or is getting something severed, or somebody's trying to get it severed, and other people are crazy about it, blowing their mind up. Somebody could have long red hair connected to something as well, but this is something very heartbreaking. The 5 of Cups out here on that Empress is bitterness. It's bad. Anyway, that's what's it jumped over here on the Empress, but we're looking at the Fool and the knowledge of a heartbreak, a knowledge of this bitterness. What is the 5 of Wands here for collective energy, please? Dumb. Somebody had their candle put out yesterday, and it was a child. And the Most High said that if you curse your parents, your candle goes out. And there's a wicked person or a wicked party around something. For some of you all, it's a third party that's got some type of crazy to a matter out here. Show me the 5 of Wands, what this competition is about. For some of y'all, there's a pregnancy situation that's taking place out here around something. Show me the 5 of Wands, please. The Temperance. This has a meaning of returning. And in the pictograph language, it is a husband energy, and the Empress represents somebody who is married out here around something. So somebody returned around a marital situation. There's a heartbreak to it for whatever the defensiveness is, or it's a competition. If there's been cheating around something, whatever this is about getting your balance. The 5 of Wands is what we're looking at, and somebody don't have their balance in the mix of something. Somebody losing their mind in something out here. This is about healing and reconciling something. There was a gift out here around a matter, or is a gift, or yesterday that little pentacle was in the reverse, so a bribe on somebody's life was out here. Whoever did again, signing the contract. That contract card came out. The letter card was there, and then we had in wording, somebody took a life insurance policy on somebody. Wow. Anyway, so this competition is around somebody's either husband material, or somebody's actual husband that is out here around some situation, a pregnancy matter. in. Somebody could be from Tennessee out here as well. The Magician card is coming out here. Somebody very skilled. This is also a headship card as well. Whatever somebody's producing, or a producer of some sort. For some of you all, it was mischievous in what that is or was. Somebody is stuck or is going to see something from a different perspective. With the Hangman here, so, somebody's pleading and pleading and pleading and pleading and pleading for something to go on out here, or they did, and somebody's lost their mind in something that's severed out here, and whatever somebody's pleading for or was pleading for. What I get though the most is this picture, and somebody's losing their mind over something that's, somebody's pleading and pleading, trying to come back and heal something, reconcile something, but if it can't be done, and God has severed something because somebody's unequally yoked in a matter out here, that's it, and somebody's still jealous over a situation, but God said somebody's candle was out, somebody's soul's gone. For some people's case, somebody's soul's got something very sacrificial going on out here. So this is the base energy here. Let's take from about 3 other decks in the hidden space. Show me energy, okay? The key, things going on behind closed doors, around some type of returning energy. Somebody in the mix of something wanted to heal something, or to get some leverage in somewhere, to do something. The key, somebody could have somebody's literal key to something. We already know it. If we're talking about technology stuff. So the pregnancy in the hidden spaces, communication card, pregnancy announcement. In spiritually speaking, it's 2 women involved in something wicked going on. Also can go to warhead energy to pick it apart that way, and we've already talked about the storks spiritually speaking with that. And so somebody's done something behind closed doors with 2 women, or 2 people got pregnant, or something like that. And something's happened out here. The sun. This is pride, conceit, and ego in this card, in this deck, given that there's fighting out here, given that somebody's mind is literally blowing the crap up, given that there is severing of something, but somebody's still going to get a victory. And so whoever's got the rite of passage to get something done, then God will force something for positive purposes on something that's out here, that's going on. Show me more information. Somebody's vehicle key is out here around something as well. Anyway, yeah, there is a baby situation. Sorry about these cards, they're old. Wants to jump in. If somebody also came in or has... Look, people, I got to talk about this. Because some of this is going to be talked about on the face-to-face in a little while. Especially with the sacrificing going on here. And don't think that this stuff don't exist, because we've talked about it real heavy on the platform. And people go in the way of Cain. And if you don't understand what that is, and I guess you don't understand what that is, we deal with people in occultic nonsense. Like I said, the Empress can't have a meaning of carrying something away. If somebody, and we had child trafficking come out the other day. If somebody's got somebody's key and come in where a baby is concerned, and then they're sacrificing energy attached to that nonsense, and we got occultic nonsense. And again, this magic stuff out here in the negative of the Magician cards, filthy, dirty, demonic, gross people's brains, maggots on the inside of something. Something about a baby is here. This is also just, you're at the beginning stages of something that is going on. The Fool is here. It's in the hidden space. Something about this baby energy is here. And there is jealousy that is out here. 5 of Wands is already out here. Somebody's losing their mind on somebody's connection somewhere. For some of your cases, this is that somebody's waiting to do something here with baby situation as well, around some type of sacrificial nonsense. People crazy. People crazy out here, folks. People crazy out here. But somebody's jealous, and God tell you himself, jealousy is cruel. If you're pregnant, and I don't mean to scare you, we live in an hour where God says you don't trust nobody. If there's at least 2 women out here involved in something going on with the pregnancy situation, you are dealing with people that are secretive in the occult. And they have literally been severed by God Almighty. Remember, on the platform last week, we listened to a testimony of Anton LaVey, the Black Pope. And his daughter was only born into this world to be an occultic sacrificial thing for wicked purposes, and God intervened in her life and he died instead. People, be careful what they're dabbling around with and who is around your life, because we're going to talk about this later today, because people are literally severed from God Almighty and will never go in the direction that you are in if you are walking with God. It's somebody dealing with crazy-minded people out here, folks. So this is out here. What also came out is a boss figure. These came out in the reverse. Let me pull them up so you can see them. This is any person of an authority, a parent card, a teacher card, a boss card, a property owner, landlord, something like that is out here. It's in the reverse. They are in the reverse. The Empress is out here. We got a bunch of people talking about some stuff in the reverse. This is about weighing pros and cons on doing something. You better be careful what you are. If you're in the negative, that you will lose your own life if that's what you want. You'll never get out of that realm once you pass on. And in that testimony that we listened to on the Anton LaVey story, when they were using the silver cord to leave their body and to have a point of contact, he literally had something put medically inside his daughter because they were in the occultic nonsense so deep that he had a point of contact that when he did the what they call that astral projection, that he could enter in somehow in spiritually. This stuff is real deep when you get into the occult, and overtake his daughter's body. And when he died and bounced and could not get back into his body, her sister also tried to come through that way and talk to the group that got that silver cord broken, and she was being warned. She said, okay, well, he said, your dad just died and you're messing around with this silver cord thing. You want to go to? And she just left. Be careful what you're doing, because God's not messing around either. You choose what you want. You want to live or die. That's what's out here. We got a bunch of people in the negative out here, weighing pros and cons, and some boss figures out here involved in something. The Empress over the top of some crap out here. And your silver cord, once it's broken, will lead to death out here. A really big way. It's in the hidden space. Somebody just freaking bitter. Well, somebody lost their mind. Or some people have lost their mind. They're all in the reverse here. That they literally just freaking lost their mind in some crap out here. And there is a group involved, because God brought that out, a group involved last night. So there's the emperor here in poverty situation. Oh, it's all about the money. It's all about somebody else's money. Oh, it's all about killing somebody and taking that money and going to Hawaii, right? You're gross. You're freaking filthy and you're freaking gross. Look, it is so depressing out here on some crap that is going on that God is exposing. Death. Choose it. Live or die. It's really what's out here. Something's happened at work with this Empress. Somebody got pregnant out here in the hidden space. And then there's all the money again here as well. Pick through my hands, Most High God. Warn the people. Because you just passing through this realm, folks. That's it. You're passing through to get to the other side is what we're going to talk about today. And this is only temporal here. And whatever other side you're going to end up on, there's a great big gulf that God says. It's showing it. He's going to back up what he's telling me to speak about today. There is a great big gulf for people who are living eternally in bliss, where God says, eye hath not seen and ear hath not even heard the things that I've got in store for you who love me. People doing some crazy stuff and hurting kids and sacrificing God. They don't love God, and they will be in a demonic realm like this for eternity. You're only passing through this realm. temporarily. You think killing an innocent baby going to give you power? It's going to get you freaking nonsense. Kooks. 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 Someone is guilty. Somebody is guilty. Somebody is guilty out here. So reorganization has went on, or somebody's guilty for reorganizing something. Somebody did. If we're talking about just in general stuff, like I said at the top of this video, you're guilty for getting in on people's electronics and trying to pose like their work is your work. You're being severed. God's tired of this nonsense. Go ahead and be some cuckoo. That's what you want. Go ahead and get up in here, return, and do some crap out here because you think you're some big shot or you're jealous of something. You just go right ahead and play games. God will always reveal nonsense is going on for those people who are standing in the upright to rebuke it. Something about an electric company situation is out here. Somebody's cousin specifically is involved in something going on. It says they be blind leaders. There is a leader out here and they're in reverse. Leading the blind is what it says. All of them are in the reverse. We had a fake preacher. We had a fake church come out yesterday, and we talk about it all the time. They be blind leaders of the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Legal secretary is involved in something, or somebody had to get a lawyer. The lawyer was there yesterday. The Congress is out here. So we have a congresswoman out here with Empress, and we do. This goes to somebody sitting at the door watching over their home for any kind of intruders out here. A couple of the doors here. So God, I feel like God's saying, watch your house. Watch your house. We are to guard things, folks. Watch your house. Europe is coming out. Somebody said, I was only listening to the sound of you speaking, but never really listened. That I hear you now. Or somebody needs to really listen to what's going on, especially those of you who got babies. Because that guy that was in the occult before he found the Most High God said that those entities told him, if you want to go to a new level, then those demons commanded them to take an innocent life. It didn't have to be a baby. He said it's just somebody innocent. But most of the time people do it with the kids, the babies. And so you better listen. Don't just let anybody watch your kid. It's your job. So there's work matters. So the work the work did come out. Okay? We have a boss figure. Somebody's in the reverse. Their whole freaking company's crazy out here around something going on. This is hitting rock bottom, and we just seen the Emperor with the poverty card as well. This is also somebody going to get a rebound because there is something positive that is going to take place. God keeps saying somebody is going to get a victory and something going on. All right. But the V, the W, and the letter P came out. There's exposure to something, and then the fraud that's going on around some stuff out here, and this is also a rune of something hidden going to come to the light today. It is going to be right up in somebody's face on something that's going on. I just heard next in rank, next in rank, next in rank. Well, if you are somebody that's underneath somebody at the top and you're the next in rank, there's something around you, or they are, for some people, they are involved in something nasty, and for some people, they're the target. I don't know. I just heard next in rank, next in rank. Something's coming to the light to be exposed, and this is your children. And children are out here. They're in the hidden space. They're in the hidden space. This is telling people to trust. This is the letter F that came out. The letter Q, the letter A, the G, the L, and the T all came out in this reading. Okay, folks. Well, this is what came out. I'll be back to talk about something very, very important. We're going to take a whole passage today, and we're going to read through it, and we're going to talk. All right? And so this is only for people who are willing and still have their candle, and at one time you walked with God and something's just been like, or you're on the brink of saying, forget this or whatever, it's going to lead to this sever energy of this picture that we kept pulling up in this reading. I don't know where to do the card now. Being talked about, those people who are severed, they'll just click off anyway, or they'll just get so, oh my God, scared, because there ain't going to be no coming back. If somebody is watching this video and you've already done something that's crossed line with God, you're just going to hear what's going to take place with you at the end of some stuff. This is nothing to mess with, what God is bringing out. We're going to talk about our nation, and if your nation will be great or not, and what causes it to be great or not. I'm in the United States of America, and we're going to really see, don't care whose vision is saying, yeah, we're going to make something great in anything that you and I do. We're going to see what God says will make it great and what will break it. So, see ya. Shalom.